Shalom. Allah start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahshua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great Islam. Citations to let this pushing this truth across four corners of earth, all faith, truth, and sincerity. I'm gonna want to buy it back again. That's sitting. Just gonna be a quick one. I'm just been going to about how this truth that the apostles and elders of brother Graham Islam push, is is becoming I could say aggravating to these demons, and this truth, is put a lot of light and fire upon those that that can't handle it, especially these so-called white people, Esau Edomite devils, that constantly push these lies and deception out there. But you got so-called Negroes, you got so-called Negro, Latino natives, Israelites, that come against the truth, but it only shows like who you are. One thing about the truth, the doctrine that the apostles and elders of Brother don't teach, the word of the Lord, it's going to show, who you are. Especially in these times, like either you're a 2/3 or you're the elect. Like I say, especially exposing the wicked or so-called white man Esau, my devils. They trying to, take away the truth that the apostles and the elders of Brother Great Mist don't teach the word of Sisir Aki and brothers that, still constantly teaching the word and pushing it. This truth is it's serious. It's a serious thing to be taken seriously and not lightly, because I said these are the words of the Lord Yahweh Shah, not to be played with. And like I said, especially coming against it, hey, good luck. Come against the apostles and the men of the Lord that teach the word of the Lord Yahweh Shah, it's not going to end well. And that's been proven from the time they've been teaching years of those that come against the apostles and Ellsberg and Stone. This truth is, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shah is our doctrine. Putting out lies and deception, that ain't true. It's going to backfire on them eventually, and Lord Yahweh Shah going to deal with them. The 2/3 of Israelites that, that come against the apostles and elders and the elders of Great Mist, come against the brothers and elders of Great Millstone, the men of the Lord that teach the word of the Lord Yahweh Shah, that have the truth. So like I said, this truth is, it's taking over as far as, it's overwhelming to a lot of people as far as, what comes about it, what comes, with it, or what it may be, but you got to deal with, like I said, the truth is the truth, ain't no getting around it. It is what it is, So I ain't gonna make this too long. I'm just gonna get into Proverbs 12:19. The lip of truth shall be established forever, but a lying tongue is but for a moment. So the lip of truth, like I said, the apostles and elders of Brother don't teach the word of the Lord Yahweh Shah. It's gonna be it's you can't do, you ain't gonna stop it. It's gonna be established forever. This truth, the wisdom, knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Shah that the apostles and the elders of Brother Great don't teach, it's gonna be established forever, man. It's nothing. You can't stop this truth. You could try. You could try to lie and do this and all that. Try to come up with some type of wayward doctrine or what it may be, false doctrine, but it ain't gonna It ain't gonna stop the truth, that the real doctrine and truth that the apostle Ellisberger, Brother Great Millstone have. The word of the Lord is gonna go forth out. It's gonna prosper. It's gonna do what it do. The word of the Lord Yahweh, the words of the Lord, it's gonna come true. The judgments, they gonna bring down upon America Babylon the Great. And 2/3 of Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, that are rebellious and so forth, right? Me, myself, first and foremost, hopefully Lord Yahweh have mercy on me, but, it is what it is, it just is what it is. The truth is the truth, man. You gotta just, hey, hey, take it on the chin, man, keep it moving, it is what it is. What comes about it, the word, the judgment, what it may be, it is what it is. It's not gonna stop. You want to try to, you might want to stop, but it ain't gonna stop. It's gonna keep this truth that the apostles and Elder Brother and Great Millstone teach. The wisdom, knowledge, Lord Yahweh Shai, this word is gonna keep going. With or without you. It's gonna keep. It's gonna. It ain't gonna stop, man. It's gonna do what it do. It's gonna prosper. It's gonna. It's gonna. You're gonna see it for yourself when it happens. When these prophecies come about, and so forth. When it start to happen, we in those times where, hey, this place, America, Babylon the Great, is going down. The so-called white man, Esau, my devils, they got scrambling. They, they sweating. Trying to, hold on to their kingdom, and they doing they doing they want to they doing they got to do. They fighting to try to keep their kingdom. Their rulership. They trying to come against the truth, or trying to take down the internet, whatever it may be, trying to stop the word. But they, it's loyal. The loyal Yahweh, he's in full control. It's like I said, it's gonna come a time where this word is gonna be, the Apostle Ellsberg and Stone is gonna. It's gonna be you're not gonna have access to it. It's not gonna be, you're gonna be trying to look for it and try to get understanding of why these things are going on. It's gonna be taken away. Like I said, it's gonna come to the point where Lord Yahweh Shai is gonna cut his word, off. Once the elect is fully sealed, it's done. Ain't no more grace period. It's gonna be nothing but chaos and all our anarchy and just all hell breaking loose in America, Babylon the Great, in this wicked world, the so-called white man's Esau's world, So, like I say, the lying tongue is for a moment. So-called white man Esau my devils, they could lie, and 2/3 Israelites, they could lie and all this and put out false doctrine and information, what it may be, but it's not gonna hold no weight at the end. All it's gonna be all it's gonna be the end of them, the end of the so-called white man Esau, Edomites, and 2/3 Israelites that that are rebellious and so forth, is gonna be destroyed. But the elect of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American Israelites Lord Yahweh gonna have mercy on his elect. Like I said, Apostle Elzberg, I'm starting to push the word of the Lord. All faith, truth, and sincerity. It's gonna be gonna be okay. Gonna be have mercy by Lord Yahweh Shai. Gonna be delivered. Because they stood in the faith, they stood strong and kept pushing, But no, they endured it to the end. I say endured to the end, I don't want to make this too long. This is short. This is just a short sitting. Second Ezra 6:27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. So evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. I say it's truth that the apostles, Brother Graham, push and teach and push. The evil and everything you see out here. The lies and deception. Is being exposed. And a lot of people are waking up. People are waking up. To the truth. For the most part, the elect. Because you still have Israelites that still kind of, on the fence, or, kind of, into these other this understanding or that understanding of other camps or whatever. But it's only one way and one truth, and that's the apostles and the Elzebur and the Elzebur brother and great excuse me, and Elzebur great millstone. They have it. Men of the Lord, the apostle Elzebur brother, and they have it, man. And that's the way. And all the other Israelite camps, they just, going off, But like I say, man, hey, when there's times, and I say the Lord Yahushua, you gonna see as we go forward, you can see that the Lord Yahushua dealing with men of great millstone. But as we go, as the prophecies go and so forth, the word of the Lord, the truth, you're gonna know that you're gonna more and more know that that hey, Yahushua is dealing with the apostles and the Elzebur millstone. He's not dealing with the other Israelite camps, because things gonna start to happen. Judgment's gonna come down by Lord Yahushua. It's gonna be known like, hey, these the guys. When these prophecies start to come to pass, more and more, you're gonna know that hey, the apostles and the Elzebur millstone got it. These, they consistent. They more consistent. These other camps, and they stick to what the word says. They go by the word of the Lord Yahushua. They apply it, and and they and act it out. Basically, put go forth about it, and ain't no doing this or doing that. Not going against the grain, or where it may be. Just staying within the spirit of Lord Yahushua. But I'm saying I ain't gonna make this too long, but 2 Ezra 6:28, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. So, hey, the faith, and I say the truth of the word of Lord Yahushua is flourishing. The apostles and Elzebur millstone, the habit is being pushed. You seen that faith. The corruption and all this stuff is, it's being exposed, man. It's gonna be exposed more and more. And let's say these demons, these the so-called white man, Esau and devils, they don't like it. 2/3 Israelites, they don't like it. They don't like, like I said, this truth is overwhelming to them. It's bothering them. It's messing with their spirit, man. But hey, this truth is gonna prevail, man. The lies and deceit that the so-called white man, Esau are trying to do, or whatever they, trying to stop the word, whatever it may be, it ain't gonna work. This truth that the Lord Yahushua has, that the apostles, Elzebur, brother Graham is gonna push, it's gonna hold strong, and it's not gonna fold. This truth ain't gonna fold. The men of the Lord, the elect, they're not gonna fold, because the elect, the apostles, Elzebur, brother Graham millstone, the men of the Lord that had the truth. That believe Lord Yahushua is gonna hold strong and not fold in these times are going forward. The truth is gonna be the elect is gonna keep the truth, the men of the Lord gonna keep the truth, they're gonna keep on, they're gonna do what they gotta do, to hopefully that be a part of righteous number to escape the wrath of judgment of the Lord Yahushua in these times are going forward, like I said, this truth is flourishing, man. It's prospering, you're seeing it, man, and we in those times, it's gonna be more and more of, the word of Lord Yahushua, the prophecies and so forth just popping out, and you have a lot of people just mouths gonna be shut. The other Israelite camps still trying to come against, certain prophecies, but when it happens, they ain't gonna say shit. They ain't gonna have shit to say. Excuse my language, but they not. It's hey. And the apostles and the Elzebur millstone told you, like, these things was gonna happen, man. It's happening, So with that, I didn't want to make this too long. So again, I like to give our praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakadash, to the apostle elders, to the sis Akin brothers, to the few Akwaf sisters that do listen, keep the faith, and Yahushua keep finding us at Shalom.